Jackson Cantwell out of Nixon, Missouri is a highly touted prospect, 5-star tackle that UGA desperately needs. I find that he fits the specs at 6'8", 300 pounds. His arm span is probably the only thing that's questionable. I know that a lot of people may say because of his arm span that might cause him issues at tackle. Honestly, looking at him, we won't know until he gets to the college level. But I see one thing about him is that he's been coached very well in his high school career. He's got a very good offensive line coach, because when I look at his basic concepts, he bases, he downs when he runs stretch. All right, his gallop steps are very sound. He doesn't lose any space when he takes his steps. He stays square with everything that he attacks, and that's the one thing you have to deal with when you have someone this large playing against high school players. A lot of people say, well, he should do those things to those guys because they're so much smaller than him. Well, why the hell not? I would be coaching him up to destroy anybody that he goes up against. I don't care what size they are, because what you want to see out of that is a good motor. I honestly feel like because of that, that's something that you love in him, because you're going to take that to the next level. You know that they're going to put about 30 solid muscle pounds on him, and he's going to be playing at 6'8", about 330, 335 by his first to second year when he gets to the University of Georgia, and doing a good job. You can't take away his tenacity. The only thing that I don't see on film is I don't see him pulling. They don't pull a lot, or either, and now it's almost a unicorn if a tackle pulls anyway. In a lot of college ball, you see guard and H-back pulls more than you see counter trays anymore, where you see tackle. But I have seen him get out on blocks. He's got good feet. And, the one thing that they even threw a tackle eligible screen to him in his huddle that I don't think I actually recorded. I'm going to run it back real quick and just kind of go through it again here. But, obviously his run blocking ability is real well, but the first thing I want to show you is his pass pro. With his arms, and I know a lot of people talk about the arm span as something big about keeping them off your quarterback. That's just going to be something that you're going to have to see once he gets to the SEC, once he gets into that level of competition. But you can't take away his grit and his desire to want to punish people on every play. Being 6'8", 300 pounds, he needs to go destroy every kid that he touches. Why not? If he has the ability to do it. Look at his footwork right here on this fold block. Really good job of getting up the linebacker level. That's one of the few that he actually has to climb from that concept. Is usually a down block all the way to the backside. That's a good base right there. Good job of staying on his block and destroying him right there. He's got a really good offensive line coach. You can tell he's been coached very well.